Vamos. Uno fácil, uno fácil, uno fácil al menos. Vamos.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a shade optimistic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Vamos, amigo, juega.
Teremos uma substituição.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Kaká. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That could spell trouble. He's one-on-one, surely! Goes down, but nothing given. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal, he has found a way through. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And this is Van Basten. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No way through. Cruyff. And this is Pele. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Kaká. In with the challenge. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Strong running down that left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Good shapes to shoot! Goal! Gremio! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Almost. ¿Qué tanto hace?
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Flings in a cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Now it's Yamal, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. That's a little off target. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And a chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Ferdinand is very much of the none-shall pass school of defending. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Minuto de acréscimo.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Aimed beyond the defence. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Grêmio have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
O espectador que estiver embriagado ou se comportar de forma inadequada será removido. Agradecemos sua atenção.
Here we go again then.
Substituição.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Rijkaard. And he was alert to it. It could be Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Cruyff. Can he get on the... And the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Threads one in. Van Basten! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Kaká. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot! He's scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Van Basten. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been knocked clear. And they're back on the ball again. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Grêmio take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That is a brilliant interception. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Alexander-Arnold, and here's Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Good running, strong and purposeful. Chips it through. Look at the space here. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. Ferdinand tries to clear.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 9.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shoots! Cleared without complication. Pull it. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. Now that is a hefty challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pull it. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi! And pull it! It is a very, very good save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rashford. Messi. And it's Cruyff. This looks promising. And he's away. Referee has just said play on. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Cruyff. Lahm. Oh, well measured. Shot could be... And the shot! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's become a case of men against boys. Showing great feet there. And he's there to make the challenge. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Gremio pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the...
1-2, 1-2. Pum, pum, pum. ¿Qué pasó? Dale. No lo conozco, Rodrigo, como definidor. ¿Me hablas? No sé cuál ponerlo. Mm, no entiendo. Dos. Mm, ay, no está mal. Ahí. Mucho mejor. Pelecito, necesito más velocidad. 94, no está mal. Le bajo uno de pase. Mm, ahí. Me quedó uno. Y es incluso para... Excelente. Ahí. Ahora vengo. Metí el agua caliente. Ahora sí. A jugar. Espérate, ¿cuánto me falta? 1777. Oh my god, me quitó muchos puntos. Está bueno. Ay, no, y bueno, no edité nada, pero bueno. ¿De qué nivel era este? Oh, este está en Twitch.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The
16.
excitement's already
Ah, no.
palpable.
167.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for
No
it.
creo que tenga un buen
Let's hope we
equipo.
get a contest worthy of the setting.
Vamos. No que salga, no que salga.
So it's down to business here.
Vamos.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Yamal. Barcelona finding their passes. Neymar
Bien, bien, bien.
deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. Now it's Neymar. That's the throw.
De esquina al lateral. Bueno, bueno.
Pull it. It's a searching pass. Koundé. Ball played for Conte. Neymar. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Neymar. Vieira. Chance here to counter. And it's Hullet. And here's Ronaldinho. That is lovely.
Well, it's a move of great promise,
No,
but will it
casi
really
llegaba.
prove productive?
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Mbappe. Rijkaard. Neymar. Great vision. And he's cut it out. And that was very necessary. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal tries making a foray down the right.
Bien.
Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Seedorf. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And he's managed to get free. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Jodí.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Sí, extremos.
Conte. Vieira. Good, strong midfield running here. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe. He's making a real surge on the left. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Seedorf. Now it's Yamal. Half an hour played now. Ferdinand. Ronaldinho. And this is Hullet. Baresi. Seedorf. And it's made its way to him. Tries to pass it through. And he's charged for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ronaldinho. Koundé calmly anticipates. Conte. And he's had it nicked away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. And that should get the job done. And here's Cruyff. And he's chosen to go back. He's got chance!
Vamos.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Yamal.
Very well.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Best. Oh, good take in a good area. Cleared away. Seedorf. Best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. Out to the right. Now it's Neymar. Can he latch on to this? Neymar. Nice interception, well timed.
Very well.
And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Vamos. Ronaldo. No me está trabajando. No, deja Vieira. Vamos.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 11.
Let's go.
Camisa 24. Ronaldinho. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 19. Camisa 10. Teremos uma substituição.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign.
Shot a goal! Oh, and it's come back out to him. They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Se desconectó el rival.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Cruyff. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Grêmio come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And he welcomes it in. And the ball is out of play. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cruyff. Cruyff's cross. Punched away. And they win it back again. Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Conte. Just about up to the hour now. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Now the delivery. He rises!
Bien,
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer.
Can he finish? Goal! They have
Siempre me
done
equivoco
it!
así.
They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When
Great chance!
Listo.
Goal! Gremio! And they've got their lead back. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Gremio take the lead. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's found a way through. He's come in hard. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Jesus Christ.
Aims beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there. Pedri. Seedorf. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Neymar. Yamal. Shot could be on. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 14. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa
And that's it.
Se rindió.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Buen partido. ¿Volveremos a primera? Parece que sí. Vamos, 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 vamos. Buena señal tiene este. Uy, bueno. Vamos. 220.000. Perro. El Ibra. ¿Qué equipo tan raro? Bueno. Tiene 2 jugadores de huecos. Vamos.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied.
Up he goes!
Oh, my
He's delivered all right! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came
Jugador
from
de la
some
semana.
really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Qué suerte, carajo.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's a throw-in. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Pele. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross needs to be... He rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And this is Ronaldinho. He's looking wide. Looking to play him in. Pullet. Vieira does really well. Can he finish? It's
Right
a goal!
back at you.
They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Gremio grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
DiMarco, aimed in towards the centre. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Conte. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Koundé does well to get it back. Now it's Haaland. Diaz. And here's Haaland. DiMarco. Cleared away.
Centra mucho esto.
And this is Hullet. Played it again.
Bien.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. He has found the way through.
Varane, está bueno eso.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
This looks promising. Oh, he's burst through. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to... Diaz! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ronaldinho. And they can counter here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal! That's another chance!
Oh my god.
DiMarco tries to clear. Oh, he's been caught on it! Oh, shooting chance!
Eso.
Goal! Gremio! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Chance, surely! It's
It's
in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to...
Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Best. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Nicely weighted ball. Saka is onto this. Real chance for a shot! Goal! And the comeback is complete. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt we'll be looking...
It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Konate is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Nice interception, well timed. And that's been won straight back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Gremio are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
And now to all members
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Birthday boy, a very special birthday.
So it's back to business. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Haaland. Rafael Varane cannot be beaten that easily. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. Drives it in. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Gremio get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Hullet. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And a shot! Cruyff. Just about up to the hour now. That's a delicate pass. Oh, well played. Conte. Rodri. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Por todo.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
¿Qué tanto hace? A ver, ¿qué atacó más? Fouls igualitos. He tocado también más el balón. Ya. ¿Qué cambio?
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Number 21.
Gremio go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Pele. Oh, delightful ball. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rafael Leao pinches it off him. Thuram. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No way through. That's good running with the ball. And here's Ronaldinho. Decent progress down the left. Ronaldinho's delivery. Rafael Leao. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Rafael Leao takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's heaved it away and smartly reclaimed.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Hullet. And he's picked out the run. He's through, it's one-on-one. He's having a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Maldini with the clearance. Gremio have the chance to go the other way. Rodri, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a crunching tackle. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. And it's Maldini, pinged towards the front line. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff, brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Conte. And that is expertly dealt with. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been...
He came in hard, very hard. Messi. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Hacer tiempo ahí nada más. Su mesito.
Best did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit.
Vamos.
And we're done. Gremio have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Ibrahimovic.
Uy, sí, al fin. Vamos. Siento que me falta aquí alguien. Me gusta mucho Rodri. Vamos a ver. Ese Bellingham usaría, pero viene en C. Lo uso ese Bellingham. Uno. Un 7. Ok. Sidor. Está bueno este Sidor. Espérate, igual como que tengo que acercarme mucho al micrófono para poder Aquí en 10. Ahora sí. Claro. Otra cosa. Le falta este. Ver. Está mal, ¿eh? Creo que tiene mucha defensa. Y me queda 3 puntitos. A ver. Ahí regate. Oh, sí. No está mal. Está bueno, más bien. Ahí. Primera división. Ahora vengo. Ahora sí. Siete está bien. Ahora sí. Comencemos una ronda más. A ver, vamos a ver. Estaba bueno los partidos. Creo. A ver. Perfecto. Vamos a jugar. Ahí me escribe. Ya habrá alguien. No pasa nada. A jugar. Así. Honduras. A ver. Está bueno, yo creo que he jugado con este. Sí, he jugado con este antes. Lo bueno es que no tengo expulsado. Llego con todos. ¿Qué le cito aquí? Bueno, plecito aquí. Super guardado atrás. Vamos.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Now there, he's had a shot!
Oh,
And he's done it!
la hizo bien.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Thuram. Can he finish? And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Best! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Roberto Baggio. Aimed beyond the defence.
Sal de nuevo, sí. Sal de nuevo, sí.
Oh, terrible. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
¿Me la dejarán?
Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never
No me la
going
dejó.
away with that kind of sloppiness.
That has
Pendejo.
certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Can he get on the end of this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, important interception. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Played back in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner number 2 then. Best!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's been given away. He is through here.
¿Qué hice la puta ma?
He's through. It's one chance for a shot.
Y la va a celebrar el puto este.
Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run
Por
was
huevo,
explosive,
huevón.
the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he was alert to it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Baggio,
Uy.
he's picked his way through. So much time and a chance!
Bien.
And it's in!
Este celebra todo.
A trice, and they are soaring! And that really is
Vamos.
so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Honduras, up he goes! They've scored!
Listo ya, suficiente.
They are dragging it back!
No hay que celebrar pendejadas.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Gremio get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Now that is a hefty challenge. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has been slung wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gerrard conjures time and space where few can. He has found the way through. Nice control. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Baggio was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Messi picks it up out wide. And it's Seedorf. Pele, played out to the right. Bullet. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. Pele with... He gets big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise. And it's Luis Suarez. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Señoras y señores, se permite fumar solamente en las áreas indicadas en el mapa. Gracias.
And we're underway again.
Gremio really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Baggio looking to penetrate opposition lines. Messi plays a sharp little ball here. Maldini. What a throw in.
Jesus Christ.
Seedorf.
Esas vueltitas, la...
Oh, facing up to his
esas
adversary.
vueltas.
This is a formidable matchup. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho tries to... It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Elects to cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Chance here to counter. And it's Gullit. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit. And the finish! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Truly superb. A goal of such... And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vamos.
Gerrard! Decent enough try.
Para arriba, para arriba, para arriba.
Yaya Toure. Driving through the middle. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldinho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Knocks it out wide. And it's Maldini. It's a promising position. And this is Gullit. Messi. And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. That's a smartly directed ball. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Drives it in. And the shot! Goal! Gremio! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Played out wide. And it's Maldini. Ronaldinho. Oh, smashing header!
¡Pum! Casi.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Vamos.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Time then
El
for the first
Ronnie.
substitution of the game. And here's Cruyff.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bien.
Well, we always look the favourite there.
Cambio en Honduras. Número
Corner number 4 coming up here.
entrada al campo. Número 17. Se está realizando un cambio.
Un gol más.
Cruyff can get it clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Good ball, good take. Cristiano, and a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldo looking sharp there. Played out towards the right wing. Vieira. Cristiano. Can he finish?
Ahora sí.
He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. That is
¿Y por qué
so
pasó?
good, such
Ya no
sharp
celebra.
skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And that's that.
Bien.
They
Buen
are
partido.
pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win.
Ya no reía el hondureño.
Will, and this place is bouncing. Cristiano Ronaldo, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.
Informamos que solamente se permite fumar.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Vamos. Uno más. Horrible señal. A ver, está bueno. Jamaiquín. Uy. Bueno. Equipazo. Está bueno. Ok. Vamos.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Football at its finest.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
No, lo seguro.
Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bale puts them all in. Ambitious ball here. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. Lahm gets a foot in here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been knocked clear. Cruyff. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cruyff!
Hemos... Eso.
Goal! Gremio!
Bien ahí.
That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Jamaica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Con todo sido arriba.
Tries to get it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Best place it in. Ferdinand with the clearance. Pirlo. A probing pass. Tries to get it clear. And this is Ibrahimovic. Jamaica upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing.
Vamos.
They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And he's forced to go back. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot!
Puta madre.
Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Vamos.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Great chance!
Vamos.
Goal! Gremio! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cross into the box. Climbs up big. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Bien.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well
Jamaica.
to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Vamos.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Thuram clears it away. Gremio have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. And he thumps it clear. Taken back almost at once. And he's well positioned here. He's gone for goal!
Bien.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Juega, hijo. Tu Messi no cabecea.
Varane deals with that comfortably.
Bien.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira gets into a good position. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he was quick to react. All the way back. Rafael Varane. Vieira. Ferdinand. Cruyff. Pirlo. Cruyff. Played out to the left flank. Lahm, given the lift of his goal. Ronaldinho's delivered. Terrific header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Bale. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Van der Sar. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 6.
For Jamaica.
Here we go again.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 24, Gullit.
Rodri. That pass has been well intercepted. Thuram. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Hmm.
Can they get him away? And it's Gullit. Best. Flings in across. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
¿Qué pasó?
Yep, referee's given it.
Oh
Certainly
boy.
looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. Best. Can he finish?
Bien.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Uy, su color. Desesperado.
Looking for options for movement. Gullit. Very nicely done. In by Gullit. Cleared away. Thuram. Best. He gets big.
Desesperado.
Firm header just on target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Threads one in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a
Falta.
foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at
Ahí.
all. He's having a good look here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barked.
Pillow!
Uh.
Oh, it's hit the post!
Oh.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Lam, but it's Ronaldinho. It's gone backwards. So we've reached the hour mark. Ferdinand. And it's Cruyff. Good take, and is he in? Best. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. He has found the way through. Swings it across. Whistle's gone, that's
pasó?
foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Big header! Against the crossbar! Premio perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through,
¿Qué hice?
and that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around.
Oh, what a climb!
Bueno,
Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pirlo, out to the left it goes. Oh, that's a key interception. Jamaica appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that
Muy
they're
largo.
setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get rid. That'll be a throw.
está buena esta música.
Substitution for Jamaica. Number 8, Bale. Number 11, George Best. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 13, Neymar. Number 12, Ronaldinho. Number 15, Pele.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That's a cute
Uy,
ball.
tarjetita,
He ran himself
jefe.
into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Rojita. Es rojita.
Well, he pushed his
a
luck
ver.
to the very limit, and the refs just lost
Sí,
patience with
claro.
him.
Vieira. Ferdinand. Lam. Pele. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Vamos. Arriba.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he spark a counter here? Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Into the last 5 minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's got tall. It's bounced back off the post.
Se desesperó. Vamos.
Spread neatly. Neymar. Neymar plays it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no
se fue.
when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Here comes another cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
At a time.
Nicely weighted ball.
¿Qué hice?
Ronaldo is flagged offside. Lam spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho's delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is a brilliant interception. And that will be it.
El que celebró más.
Are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the man of the match award.
Bueno, hasta ahora eso fue todo. Oh shit, estoy en el top 9700. No estamos mal. Bueno, continuamos más tarde, si se puede. Vamos. Adiós.